Okay, that's right. We got the big kahuna, we got the big chungus, we got the big boy, one of the biggest games ever. You already know, Goosebumps the game for PC. Now, I almost got you. I almost got you. I'm just kidding. We're talking about GTA today. GTA 5 specifically. One of the biggest games ever. I made a video on Mafia as well, calling it a quote-unquote GTA clone, and people were quite upset about that, let me tell you. But let's just get right into this. One of the biggest games ever, in my opinion, and on paper, statistically. I think this game is second in sales under Minecraft. Sometimes it's been battling Minecraft. Sometimes it gets first, sometimes it gets second. It's one of the most sold games. It's one of the most played games. Honestly, if you don't know about GTA 5, you were born under a rock or you're Amish, to be honest. Amish, to be honest. I don't know why. That just sounded like a bar in my head. I mean, being released on 3 different eras of console and PC, your game's gonna be pretty big. If my memory serves me correct, it came out back in 2013, and it is still getting updates to this day. People are still playing it, people are still paying for it, and honestly, it does not surprise me that this is one of the biggest games ever, because they've done it so successfully, and by now, I feel like they are slowing down and getting ready for GTA 6 with all the leaks coming out and everything like that. It seems like Rockstar knew that they were sitting right on a gold mine since the beginning, and they've just been mining away at it, and it's been going good for them, and it's been going good for the players. Except recently there was a big hack on PC, you know, a lot of hackers, but that's you can't really get past that. But that's neither here or there. This intro's kind of dragging on. Let's just get right into the game. GTA 5 was released on Xbox 360 and PS3, and a year later or so, it came to PC. And one thing that you probably don't know is GTA 5 on PC is not a port. I think Rockstar learned their lesson from GTA 4 and how terrible the port turned out, that they actually ended up creating and building their own PC version for GTA 5 that was separate from the consoles. And honestly, I think more games need to do this. They did it really well. It feels so smooth. It runs on like potatoes, dude. You can get this game running on almost anything. Honestly, I don't know how they managed to get such great performance and such great optimization, but really, it was super smart that they did that, and it ended up serving them really well, you know. On top of that, as GTA 5 is released on new platforms, they don't have to release a new port for PC. They just upgrade that PC version, and they get all the next gen updates as updates instead of having to buy a new version. And I really think that's cool how they did that. Now, I was talking about GTA Online and how they are still being updated today. One of the biggest parts of this game being so popular is it's pretty much a live service game at this point. Just about every other month, they get a new update adding a bunch of new content in, a bunch of new missions for online specifically. They don't really add anything to story, and people didn't really like that they didn't have any DLC or any additions to the story mode, but it's because they focus so hard on online, which I think was smart of them. How many people play GTA Online? So many. That's so much money too. I know people buy shark cards and different this, that, just so they can upgrade their characters, and honestly, that's part of the gold mine that they hit, and I think that's what they were trying to do with Red Dead Online, and it just failed for them on that front, on the Red Dead Online front. But GTA is still successful to this day. They still make updates. They're still probably making so much money. Now, GTA 5 in general, this game, as I said, it runs great, but it also looks great with all of the new next-gen updates and this and that. Even since the PS3 and Xbox 360 days, this game was just a really good-looking game. It wasn't too graphically intensive to where they tried so hard that they missed out on other things. They had the perfect amount of detail for a GTA game, and the level of detail is still really high, you know? All the billboards here and there and all the cars, everything seems to feel like it had a meticulous touch on it, if you know what I mean. And speaking of the meticulous detail, Los Santos, aka Los Angeles, looks exactly like LA. They did so good on mapping the city to look exactly like LA. I mean, when I see pictures and videos of LA, even when I went to LA, I was like, yo, I could drive around, I could walk around and know exactly where I'm going because of GTA. And due to the hours and extensive hours on hours on hours I put into GTA, I actually had around 50 whole days playtime on my PS4 and Xbox 360. I had my profiles transferred, and that's not even it. On top of that, I have all of the hours I've played on my PC. I was not able to transfer the profile over because that was after Rockstar kind of locked down due to the modded profiles. But I have put hours into this game, so I know the map very well. So when I see LA, it's like, oh, I know where that is. Oh, it's GTA. On top of that, the story I talked about online. The story for story mode is also just so good. It's so intriguing. It's nice and long. They didn't give you a short story. It feels so lengthy, and they do it in a way where you can drive around in between, do your thing, between missions, this, that. Though I will say it does not feel as alive as, let's say, GTA 4 or GTA San Andreas, because you can't really go into a burger place and get a burger, or you can't go to the gym or go bowling, you know, there's nothing like that. And I guess you can go golfing or you can go to the flight school, but it just doesn't feel the same, and it doesn't feel as interactive as the world in GTA 4 or San Andreas, but it still is an amazing world and it feels awesome. You know, all the cars you can get, the planes, the helicopters, you can just do so much in that game. And as I said, it looks great while you're doing it all. And speaking of such a great story, I'm pretty sure GTA 5 got a bunch of people into the acting atmosphere too. I mean, the actor for Trevor, Stephen Ogg, you've probably seen him in things like The Walking Dead or Better Call Saul, which I would assume he got those parts because of his big role in GTA and how big that game was. So it's just cool to see that. And honestly, that's all I really have to say about this game. You know, there's not a lot I can say that you don't already know or you haven't already heard about GTA 5. I mean, I added in that part about GTA 5 on PC, which people might not know, but that's about it. It's hard to be one of the biggest games ever and people not know that much about it. So, you know, I'm gonna end it off here, not let it drone on too long. If you enjoyed the video, let me know what you thought in the comments. Let me know what you enjoyed. If you agree or disagree, throw that down there. And as always, if you enjoyed this video, want to see more, check out my channel and definitely like and subscribe to stay up to date. Don't forget to check out BillyTheWhip.com or just Billy the Whip on any music platform for some awesome new music. Got some new stuff coming out. I say that a lot, but it's coming, I promise. And as always, to the people who stuck around to this last second, have a wonderful, wondrous, great, awesome day. Them when the boy gets grim, play it like a game but I don't see no squiz, searching for the fame but I don't get no hiss. That's okay, but imagine if I did, life would be so different. It would be such a trip. Take a CC, I don't sit always doing flips on the track.